Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Oddballs, a show where it's weird, almost as weird as our amazing players.
Aw, you shouldn't have.
I'd like to welcome back our wonderful team of great characters. We have Morgan Webb as Samantha Page.
Like, oh my god, hi.
Yep, exactly.
Sherry this episode.
Perfect. Elspeth Fern Fisher is who you are.
Hi there. It's lovely to see you all again.
Mm-hmm. Ken is the delightful Clarence.
Hi guys, my voice is still changing after all these years.
Mm-hmm.
There's some
And last
oddballs.
but certainly not least, Mr. Octopimp as Eddie Hill.
Hey, what's up? Let's have a good time today. You know, have some adventures. See what happens.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to determine what happened last time, because I don't know that you guys know, and I'd love to hear your thoughts.
I guarantee you.
Which one of you wants to take this on and stand up in front of the class and tell us all what happened last week? What's going on with this show? What's the plot so far? Please, I'd love to hear. Who wants to take this on?
We have some magic balls, and we have no idea what they do.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
We Fern and I fell into a hole, and then she wasn't there, but she was, and we found a magic shoe, and we went into a room, and there were but she saw something that she was seeing something that I wasn't. So she was in a different.
She saw a different room than you did.
Yes, she saw a very different setting and room than I did. In fact, to the point where her positioning was off from mine. Like I was walking into or through walls that she was seeing.
She was in a room and you hit a wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like alternate dimension something. I mean, that's the closest thing I got here, Jesse, is that it was an alternate dimension and that somehow the balls control whoever is in control of the ball somehow controls where the other person is, and we're in some sort of enclosed time warp space, like a rift, and that we can't necessarily get out of.
I mean, that's an interesting theory. I'd love to see what happens as we go through. Yeah, so at the end there, you and Eddie managed to make it out of a hole that maybe you guys had dug, maybe you hadn't, who knows? And you got outside, and by putting the two balls together, everyone could see you. And it seemed very happy, and it seemed like something had been achieved. And then you walked away from the hole, I think is what happened, and you vanished again.
Yeah.
And your dog is back.
We didn't vanish though. Like the only people that disappeared were Fern and then her dog. And then the rest of the party.
True.
And then the rest of the party.
Weird. I'm so interested. What a strange mystery.
If somebody has both balls in their like a ball in each hand and like clasps them tightly, then if we're close to the hole, then we can see her. So I believe we ended the last episode about to have a picnic, which I was excited about because it's my favorite thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we had the food that made by Clarence's grandmother.
Yeah.
That's true.
I like to call her Nana.
Yeah, Nana's MVP, honestly.
Nana is MVP.
Yeah.
And while you were doing that, watching the distance was the originals. I don't know what they're doing there. Maybe they're curious about what you have in your hands. Maybe they're there to spy on Samantha, who has fallen so low in the social ladder.
We don't know that.
You're right. We don't know that. You're right. I'm such a fool. We have no confirmation of that. How spoilery of me. You guys are now in the middle of this forest. Some weird stuff has happened, and you decide you want to have a picnic.
An army runs on its stomach. Okay, we needed some sustenance.
Yeah.
I guess that's true. All right. So, where do you want to set this up? Or do you want to do it next to where the hole's at? Do you want to do it in the middle of this forest? Or do you want to go someplace else? Or what do you guys want to do right now?
Okay, so the point of the picnic was actually because everybody was panicking, including myself, that we kept losing Fern. So I just was thinking, like, we could just sit down and like regroup for a second and think about it and make a plan.
Mm-hmm.
It's a panic
So we
picnic.
can't go. Yeah, it's totally a panic picnic.
Yeah,
I
a
think we should
panic.
have one every episode.
JP, that's the first shirt. JP, panic picnic. It's a panic picnic.
At the end of the last episode, did Fern vanish right at the end, and we were surprised and don't know where she
She
is?
did vanish. When
Yeah,
she
that's
even though-
But then
yeah,
she
even
came
though
back.
showed up. That's
Did
true.
she come back?
And so did
She came back.
Jezebel.
Yeah, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to flip if the dog wasn't there.
How close
Something's
are the
happened.
originals?
I don't think we
They
see
are.
them, do we?
You do not see them. They are
Oh,
a movie's length away from being spotted. You know how in the movies they're close enough
Right.
that we know they're there, but
Uh-huh.
you guys don't know. They're a movie length
Sure.
away.
Okay.
So they see everything going on, but you don't see them at all.
Okay.
okay. So I am just sitting there holding the balls because I'm too terrified that Fern's going to disappear again.
Is she there now?
Yeah, you guys at the end of the episode, you moved back towards the hole, and she reappeared.
Okay, got
And
it.
that was sort of where we left off there.
Got it.
Right.
I'm
so
going to touch
we need
her to make sure she's solid.
Sure. Fern, do you want Samantha to touch you?
I mean, I don't,
Actually,
I
Samantha,
don't
do you
mind.
do it without her knowing? Do you just like grab her?
No, I just want to like nudge. I'm
Okay.
not trying to like get all up in there or anything. I'm just trying to like.
Sure. Fern, Samantha just like pokes you a little on the shoulder.
Hey,
Hey,
you okay? Is there something on there? What's going on?
no, I'm just saying hi.
Oh, she pokes her back. Hi.
So, like the distance, are we aware of like the distance she was, or like about where she reappeared and disappeared enough to
Nope.
where I can like go stand there?
If you remember, you guys turned around and she was just gone. So
Right. Okay.
you're more than welcome to experiment.
Okay, I mean, I'm going to look at Fern and I'm going to say, okay, so like I can't hold on to these balls like this for the rest of my life. So nobody say anything, thanks. So I'm just going to try a couple of things, but I promise you I'm going to like bring you right back.
What does that mean?
Well,
Where am I
just, like,
going?
well, okay. And if you don't want to do this, it's like totally fine. But I'm just thinking we should not learn like what makes you go away and what makes you like come back.
Uh-huh.
So I just want to okay, no, we don't have to do it.
No, we
totally
can.
have to
That's
do
fine. Jesse, is Fern still terrified from like the last encounter?
Yes. Unlike
Okay.
the day has not ended. When the day resets,
Okay.
when the day resets, then you'll be fine. But for the moment, everything that you guys have from last time is still in existence.
Okay. So yeah, Fern's still really scared. So
Okay, so I think I'm not going to do that to her.
well, I mean, it's I don't want to like metagame here. I would say that's up to you. And I think it would further that, but she will object to it just because she's so scared.
Samantha's come to like Fern a little bit.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to be mean to her.
I mean, I really, I don't want to go back because that it's kind of scary down there. I mean, as
Okay.
long as I don't have to go back down there, maybe we could try like a little bit of experimentation.
Okay, what if we go and let's get Jezebel. What if we go get like Jezebel?
Well, what do you mean? She's right here.
Yeah, just hang on to her. It'll make you feel better. Like you're no matter what happens, you're gonna be with Jezebel.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Okay, come here, girl.
Okay.
Come here, Jesse. All right. And she hugs her tight.
Okay, so and then I'm gonna hold out the balls in my hands, one in each hand.
Uh-huh.
The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open my right hand. What happens?
You have both the balls. Both balls were like this. Yes, you had them like this.
Yeah.
Okay, and you open your hand. Nothing happens.
She's still there.
She's still there.
I'm gonna open my other hand.
She's still there. Both
Okay.
balls are in
He's
your
still-
hands, but they're just
He's
open.
still
She's
saying
still
it,
there.
y'all.
This episode's
I-
gonna take like 18 hours. I'm just letting you know.
Do I
Probably,
still have the shoe?
You still have the shoe.
Shoe?
I
Okay.
assume Clarence has the picnic. I don't. Are you just eating Clarence?
Clarence is just standing there. He's having a hard time processing everything that's going on. He's just like,
Okay.
I think
Sure.
I think the key is the shoe. I like hold out the shoe to Samantha.
Okay, I think we
this
should
is-
have like one variable instead of like multiple variables. This is like what
No,
I'm trying to
but-
control for right here.
Ooh,
The
Yeah.
first thing I'm gonna
sciencey.
do is I'm gonna like it's because I kind of want to be a marine biologist, but if you tell anybody about that, I will murder you all in your sleep. Okay, so now what's gonna happen real quick is I'm just gonna open both of my hands at the same time.
Nothing.
What?
She's still there.
Ridiculous.
That's weird. All right. Okay, try the shoe.
He instantly gave up. You're gonna be a great scientist.
Okay, wait. Put them both. Put them in the shoe. Put them in
What-
the shoe.
Okay.
Put the
Okay.
balls in the shoe.
well, what if we
Someone's gonna
separate the
die.
balls from each other?
Someone's
Because when they
gonna
come
die.
together, they made the phone work. So
The
why
shoe
don't we
had a
separate them and see what
skeleton in it,
happens?
or but it had bones in it.
I don't. There's no bone in it now, right? I don't think so.
There's no bone in it now. No.
Somebody
There's no bone
died
in the
with that
shoe.
shoe on.
Yeah, that's what makes it magic. If you die wearing
That's what
something,
makes
that
it-
becomes magic.
We all gonna die.
Well, we're not
Okay,
going to be
that's
much better
what
off
the
than we
shoe
are
on.
now. So put the balls in the shoe.
Put the balls in the shoe.
Okay.
Eddie
You put
is
the balls in-
absolutely convinced the shoe is magic.
Yeah. You put the balls in the shoe. Fern vanishes. So
I grab
does
them
Jessica.
again.
You grab
grab
him
'em
again. Fern reappears.
Oh, thank
Did anything happen?
It is. It's magic. It's a magic shoe. I knew it.
Okay, I'm gonna put the balls on the ground and then I'm gonna let go, just right in front of me, and I have my hands over them so I can grab them really fast.
Real quick.
Yeah. the minute-
Does
oh,
everyone
yeah.
else disappear to Fern as well? So, like, if Fern disappears, does that mean the others disappear to Fern?
Yes. From your perspective, everyone vanished.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, so she's good.
Yeah. If you place them on the ground, she's gone. Fern, they're gone.
Okay. Okay.
I pick them back up again.
Hello?
You pick them up again. She appears, and you hear hello. She's right in front of you.
Okay. The next thing I'm gonna try, because this will be very convenient, is I'm gonna put them in my purse.
Sure. You put them in your purse, and Fern vanishes again.
God damn it. I mean, okay, so I take them out. So I'm like, cool. I'm just gonna hold these for the rest of my life.
What if someone else holds them? What happens then? What if we
Wait,
give
what
them
if
to
you-
Clarence? Clarence, you don't mind holding stuff, do you? You hold your balls all the time.
I will hand them both to Clarence.
I hold the two balls in my hand and look down at this amazing power that's just been given to
Oh,
me. I
for
look
the
at you
love.
with wide eyes.
Clarence, what do you do with these balls? You have magic power in your hand. You've been wanting this the entire time. You've been wanting both balls. Now you have both. What do you do with them?
Look at the party. And I close my hands and hold to my chest. And I turn around and try to run away.
You trying to run? All right.
Terrence,
Yep.
look at it. Terrence has got him. Clarence.
All right. So, Clarence, I'm gonna need you to do a body roll.
Oh,
a
Yeah.
loose roll. Let's see how far you get.
Yeah, let's see how far he gets.
How far you get?
Oh, I clicked and I got an error.
that should tell you something.
Yeah, no. Oh, didn't make it.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to re-roll that or not.
Well, heck yeah, dude. One luck.
Okay, sure. Yeah,
I
one luck
failed.
down.
2 lucks.
Failed again.
Down.
Oh,
3 lucks. Ah! All my lucks, no success. Dang it. Clarence.
I'm gonna
Does he
give
just
you.
like face plant or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you 1 into exhausted.
Okay.
You literally, Clarence, you just fall on your face. You turn, you go to run, and you trip over a root in the ground and fall right on your face, and the balls go rolling across the forest floor in 2 different directions. Fern, you entirely vanish, and you are now completely by yourself in this forest. Except your version of the forest, you finally start to realize, is less Midwestern pinecone sort of. I don't want to ruin whatever word this is. I don't want to say deciduous, whatever science word this is. Like a very, a lush green natural forest. This place that you're in, everything appears to be dead. The trees are branchless. It's a mess.
I'm invisible to you guys, I think, again.
They cannot hear you.
Is her dog there?
Jezebel is there with you, yes.
Okay, Jess, you're still here. That's great. I don't know what the hell happened. Guys?
No one replies.
What does she hear? Does she hear anything at all?
It is completely silent. There is not even a bird or a cricket or anything. There's nothing there. But it's not like nighttime, or it's not like the Upside Down where it's like creepy.
Right, like ashy everywhere.
It's literally just a dead forest.
Dead forest.
Yeah, like at least around the area of this hole that you still see. But it's not like evil looking. It's just something's wrong with this area of the forest. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think anyone can hear us. Now the hole still looks the same.
From your perspective, yes.
Okay. Okay, so Fern's still terrified. She doesn't hear anything. Other than everything being dead, are there any like buildings or anything off in the distance? Is there there's no noise whatsoever?
You can see maybe the outline in the far distance of, definitely there's some greenery of where there are trees still existing, and beyond that is your house.
Okay.
Across the field is where you live.
Okay.
So
okay,
it's still your same town. It's just something weird about it.
Okay, girl. Let's go back home. And we're just gonna try, and we're just gonna sit there. Maybe I can leave them a message or something, on the ground. I don't know how we can do that. I think we're on Mars now. Gotta be on Mars. Okay, we're just gonna head back home. And she just starts walking home with Jezebel.
Okay. For the rest of you, the balls have rolled across the floor of the forest. Clarence is face planted down and literally exhausted from trying to run for about 2 seconds. Worn out, just done. Panting and breathing. It's not like it's real deep.
This is the boy that got exhausted sitting in a wheelbarrow. So
yes.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay?
Oh, he's a mess. He's a mess right now. The balls are rolled away. One you can clearly see. One has rolled further in the distance, and you don't necessarily know where that's at.
I imagine from what
the hell, man?
It's like that distance voice in the background. Clarence, what the hell? And I'm just reaching out for him, flashes of people pushing me in trash cans and locking me in lockers at school, and me zapping these balls and frying their meat off their bones. And shake my head.
Okay, so
Uncle Ben would be so disappointed.
Where did you have an appointment? Where were you going? What did Eddie goes over and picks up the balls and puts them in the shoe.
Well, you
Look at
found
him.
one. You have to search for the
Wait.
other. One is very visible. The other rolled off into the bushes.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Can I search for the other one?
Sure,
should
of course
both-
you can.
We should both start searching for it. So we have one of them.
Okay.
Mhm.
Let's do Eddie, I'm going to
Yeah.
have you. I'll actually have both of you do this just to see.
Oh.
Whoever has the highest one, that's what you'll roll. But if you could do investigate, Samantha, and Eddie, if you can do investigate as well, if you have that.
I have mind 1. I have 0 investigate.
Then roll mind.
Okay.
All right. This is definitely a Samantha thing. So Samantha, you rolled a 1. So you definitely know the direction in which the ball rolled. It rolled towards the left and into a bunch of shrubbery. So yeah, if you want to go over and get that, you can. You know where it's
I'm
at.
gonna take the first ball also.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go look for the second ball. So as soon as I can find it, I can bring Fern back.
Sure. So you head over to the ball, and as you reach down to pick it up, another hand picks it up before you. And holding it in his hand is a young man in a yellow shirt with a Batman logo that says Originals on it. And he sort of rubs it. He's like, well, Samantha, what do we have here? Hanging out with nerds, playing with their balls, huh? Of
Looks
course,
like you're
it's
the one
Johnny.
playing with the balls.
One ball, sweetheart, one ball. It was a joke. It was a joke, right,
Snort.
fellas? And all the guys in the background
it
like,
was-
yeah.
All right. I see that subtlety is not going to be like really useful in this situation. So, why don't you just give me the ball?
I don't know. I think it's mine now. I found it on the floor of the forest. It was in a bush. Weird, right, guys? And Needle's like, yeah, finders keepers.
All right. Why don't you want me to show you how it works, boys?
Johnny looks at Robbie and is like, I'm pretty sure we can figure it out. As far as I know, people disappearing, Samantha? What are you doing
don't
with
know.
these? What are these?
I don't know. I just think that they're a lot of fun and they're shiny, which you know that I like because I can maybe see my reflection sometimes. And yeah, we've just been playing around with them.
Well, that's funny, because
I know.
I think we could play around with these too. And he tosses it
Okay.
over to Needles, who grabs it. And Needles and Robbie and the other guys start to walk away. And Johnny looks at you and he's like, Samantha, you're making a lot of bad choices. I don't know what you're doing with these losers, but it's going to be crazy when everyone hears that you were playing with their balls in a forest.
That's okay, boys.
And then Johnny sort of turns around and does like a peace and walks away. Yeah, all 5 guys walk away with one of the balls.
I don't.
Clarence
You
got
can't let him
scrambled
get
to
away
the
with
feet.
that.
I'm gonna try to stand up.
Part of me wants to get the boys to come back and beat the shit out of Clarence.
Uncle Ben said,
Yeah, some-
"With great power comes great responsibility. They're not responsible. Come back, you stupid poo-poo heads."
Clarence, as you say that, a pine cone hits you in the face, and one of the Originals is like, got him! And they're
I laugh.
laughing at you.
I'm like,
Yeah.
nice one. This kid's making
Why
me
you-
insane.
Why are you laughing? They're taking
No.
the freaking power balls with them.
Oh, Clarence, whose fault is that, my friend?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the person is fucking opening their hand and nothing's happening, and then just can't figure out that she's fucking gone. She's disappeared. Where the shit did she go? And they just took the ball away. Oh my god, how fucking stupid can you be? Ah! They start trying to like.
Kiss your
Limp
mother
back.
with that mouth? What the hell, man?
I call back to the Originals and I say, hey, boys, would you do me one last favor? This one's bothering me.
They literally just like laugh, and they're like, he's your friend now, Samantha! And they walk away. Yeah. They don't quite know what this ball is, but they know it's like cool magic tricks, and if it can make people disappear, they can get up to all sorts of trouble, and so they are out. to them, this is the best thing that could ever happen.
I wonder if they have the foam ball or the TV ball.
I have no clue. Who knows which one they have? Because they both look the exact same. I guess you guys will have to find out.
Well, I mean, we still got the shoe.
Oh
my God, Eddie.
Oh my God. Brilliant, though.
They didn't
loved
get
it.
that. That's good. Yes.
I'm actually gonna sit down. I'm gonna take the food away from Clarence, and I'm gonna sit down with the basket, and I'm gonna eat that shit myself.
Okay. So you sit down to eat. Eddie, what do you do? Clarence just had a major freak out. Samantha is shutting down, and you are just sort of sitting there with one ball in your hand.
And a shoe.
And a shoe. That's right. You have one ball and a shoe. You're absolutely right. I'm so foolish.
Okay. Are the originals like gone? Are they just like peace out?
They are walking in the opposite direction of where Fern's home is. So like she's sort of on the outside of town. The forest is between the main section of the town and her. So if it had to be like the top would be Fern's house, forest, main part of town. And then further south is school.
Okay. And they're walking away from Fern's house.
They're walking towards the town part. They're walking to where they live, towards where the school is. Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Okay, first, I'm going to walk up to Clarence and smack him on the back of the head and go, nice going, dingus. And then I'm going to walk over. Are they still in earshot?
Yeah,
the originals?
They can hear you. Yep.
Okay. I'll say, who's the leader again? Johnny?
Johnny, yeah.
I'll say, hey, Johnny, you wanted ball fondling tips. You should have just asked your mom.
You roasted him. Johnny stops because he ain't yellow, and he turns around and looks at you. He's like, what'd you say?
I said, if you want to know how to handle balls, you should just ask your mom.
Nobody, and I mean nobody, makes fun of my mom. And he like snaps, and all of his boys turn around, and they start coming back towards you guys.
All right, this is gonna have to be it. All right, he said, listen, you may have a magic ball, but look, I got a magic shoe. All right, and this shoe is gonna kick your ass.
And Needles is like, what's that magic shoe do anyway?
I say, oh, come here, I'll show you.
Does
he walk over?
No, he takes it like a twig, like a stick, and just throws it at you.
Okay. How far are they?
They're far enough away that even if the twig hit you, it literally wouldn't. It would just go like, right? He just did it because
like throwing a stick at me.
Yeah, he just threw a stick at you.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Okay, so I say, look, what are you even gonna do? You know that the whole way to control that ball is with the shoe, right? If you don't have the shoe, it does nothing. I mean, come on,
Eddie,
man. Duh.
Eddie, don't tell him that.
Shit, no. Wait, listen, okay?
No. Don't tell them how to.
You're right. Never mind. The shoe doesn't do anything. I was lying the whole time. I turned to Samantha and go, very obviously. As subtly as Eddie can possibly be, which is not very.
Right. None of the originals notice because they're too busy focusing on the shoe and how they're going to try and get it. So they're all mentally planning how they're going to take the shoe from you. They start to move closer.
Well, you want the shoe? You're going to have to come get it, man. That's the key.
At this point, 4 of the 5 of them start to move closer to you, and then Needles is watching Samantha and Clarence.
Okay. I'll say, look, I'll trade you this shoe for that ball. I'll even show you how it works, dude. I promise.
Johnny looks over at Robbie and he's like, should we trade him? Or should we just take it? And they start moving closer to you.
I say, look, man, can I like, I'll say like, look, I'll give you the shoe. You give me the ball.
Two of them reach out to grab you. I'm gonna need you to roll. Let's do body and move to see if you get out of the way.
Okay. I think that's
Yeah,
a
you're fine.
yes.
You're fine. Yeah. It was just a 1. So you
Okay.
sort of like move back as they try to grab you, but they're definitely gonna try again.
I mean, you could throw me the shoe. I have no movement. None. Zero.
I don't want to put that burden on you. The burden of the magic shoe.
Shoe's not
It's like,
magic.
look, man, we could do this the easy way or we could do it the hard way. It's your call.
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to try to roll heart. You have no charm, so just a solid heart roll. This is gonna be a 2. I'm gonna need you to get a 2 on this in order to convince them.
2?
Yeah. They know what they want. No, all right. Sadly, Eddie, because of wasting all your luck last time, you have no more luck. So you are definitely angry now. That these guys are not listening to you. Yeah, you're mad. You're pissed off that these guys are not listening to you.
I'm mad and scared.
Yep, you are very tense right now.
Yeah.
You are very tense.
Okay. All right. You know what? Fine. Screw this magic shoe and screw you guys. Can I just try and take the ball from them?
You can. Yeah. I believe Johnny still has the ball. So yeah, this is gonna be a force roll. And
Okay.
Johnny is tough. Johnny's a tough guy. This is the 3.
Oh. I can't give him inspiration or anything. That's not a thing in this game, is it? Okay.
I mean, no, but you can try and do something right now.
I got a 3 success, but I have -2 from conditions.
That's right. That's right. And now you have another condition. Johnny grabs your hand and twists it, and you sort of crumple to your knees. And he's definitely trying to break your wrist. Samantha, Clarence, do you do anything?
I say, hey, Clarence, do you think it's time to be a hero and make up for what you did?
No, fuck you guys.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so Eddie, you're down on the ground. Samantha, did you do anything? Eddie, you're down on the ground. He's literally twisting your hand, and he's reaching out to grab the shoe from your other hand.
I can't. What literally can I do? The answer is
You can't
nothing.
do anything. You're in an amazing amount of pain. Samantha, do you do anything?
I mean, I'm open to ideas, guys, but I have no body or anything. So I have no strength to do anything about this.
Neither does Clarence. But there might be something else you guys can do. There's got to be another strategy here. There has to be something else. Or he's just going to take this shoe. And he might come take the ball as well. Because Eddie has the ball and shoe.
I literally can't do anything. I am restrained. Yeah, right. I cannot charm him. I could
punch Clarence, maybe get their bloodlust up a little bit.
Maybe force isn't the answer.
Yeah, maybe force isn't the answer.
I mean, you have the ball. What if you hold it really tight in your hand and scream, Hadouken?
I mean, every roll that Eddie's going to do right now is bad news. He's down 3. He has a -3 to everything.
I can't succeed at literally anything at this point.
Yeah, he's real messed up.
Yeah.
And Johnny has the ball in his hand.
Johnny has one ball in his hand.
Okay.
And Eddie has the other ball in his hand and the shoe.
If I use an investigate roll, can I get a clue?
Sure, of course. Yeah, let's see how big of a clue you get if you investigate.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, that's very interesting. One of the things you notice right away is that the ball is being like in Eddie's hand, it's shoe, and then like he's holding the ball sort of on the shoe with his fingers, but
Okay.
it's not in his hand. And Johnny has his ball tightly wrapped in a fist like he's about to punch Eddie with the ball that's in his hand. And you realize that Eddie does not have his ball completely in the palm of his hand.
I'm pretty far away, so I can't get in there and do anything about it. But I could yell to him. This is so embarrassing. Eddie, hold your ball. Hold your ball tight. I'm so dead, you guys. I'm never going to school again.
Can I grab the ball out of the shoe? Like, can I grab it?
Yeah, but you dropped the shoe.
Shit. I don't want to
drop the shoe. Drop.
I can't. It's magic. That's the magic.
It's not magic. It's not.
You drop the
magic.
shoe, but you'd have the ball. This is a big moment for Eddie.
Do it for Fern. Eddie, please. Do it for Fern. Trust me.
Okay, I dropped the shoe.
The shoe falls on the ground, and you clasp the ball in your hand. And as Johnny goes to punch you, you hear this howl in the distance. This like, "Arr!" And from nowhere, Jezebel jumps on Needles and starts clawing at him. And he's like, "Oh God! Oh my God!" And all the other originals freak out. And Johnny drops his ball on the ground, but Robbie manages to pick up the shoe and run with it. And all of them run away, but the balls are still on the ground right now.
I grab the other one like as fast as I can with my hurt hand.
Sure. In the time that the balls are on the ground, Jezebel vanishes and Needles gets up and runs to catch up with the rest of the guys. By the time you get them back, Jezebel is just standing there sort of like, and
what a good dog. What a good dog.
Yeah, and but Fern, however, is not nearby.
So we don't see Fern, but we see Jezebel. We see the dog.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Why don't you hand me the balls?
Listen, I don't even want these stupid things anymore, okay? Just take them.
Okay.
I hold them out.
The next thing I'm going to need you to do for me is slap Clarence on the back of the head again.
Okay.
And we need to think of like a really sweet. And we also need to think of a really good
Clarence?
and mean.
Eddie, do you slap Clarence?
Like a dope slap.
Not hard, but like
not hard.
Dumbass kind of thing again.
Clarence, what do you do?
Kind of like look.
This is a prison of his own making. Just so he knows that.
You're lucky that dog came back and saved your ass. You would have gave him all the shit, dumbass. Start crying.
All right.
Clarence, do you know we're going to have to tell Fern why she disappeared?
Yeah,
are you going to tell her?
We was just going to go let him walk away with the balls, and then, hey, the magic shoe that also had something to do with it. And tell him all about that. Now the freaking the bullies know all about it. Yeah,
we
got lucky this time. What about next time? They're going to be after us. They're never going to leave us alone.
Are you boys like done?
No.
Okay.
So mad.
Okay. So I think what we really need to do right now is find Fern because she has disappeared, and thanks to dumb shit over there. So I think if she decided to go, she probably maybe went to her house. So maybe we should go to her house. Does anybody know where her house is?
Does anybody actually know where her house is?
One person does, yeah. I mean, not
me?
person.
Oh, Jezebel.
Yep. You
Go
guys
home.
Jezebel.
Go home?
Go home. Let's go home. Jezebel. Where's Fern? Go find Fern. I don't know why I think God speaks English.
Yeah, no, Jezebel. If you had an accent, it'd probably go easier. Yeah, but yeah, Jezebel's like she just like, and turns around and sort of runs off into the woods, but as fast as a dog runs. So you best start moving.
All right, let's move.
Clarence, do you follow them?
Nope. Clarence picks up
Okay.
the Tupperware that his grandma made.
It's
Rubs his
empty. I
eyes.
hate that already. So good.
They're no different than the fucking bullies. Oh no.
Samantha, you run off after Jezebel. Eddie, do you go after Jezebel?
Yeah, I'm not staying with this guy.
All right. So Samantha and Eddie run off. Clarence is just in the woods by himself. Fern, you were on your way back to your house, and Jezebel was beside you. And as you open the door to go inside, you turn around, Jez is gone. However, you're back home, and your other dog is there. And everything appears to be fine. However, there's still no family members around.
The hell? She was right here. Blooper, come here. Come on. Come here. Come on.
Comes over and sort of just starts licking your shins.
Hey, buddy. Had a hell of a day. All right. Well, you know what? I think we need to go. I think we need to do a little hunting. Who wants to go hunting? Who's my hunting boy?
He kind of like does like a little like turns around and like goes to lay back down.
What's wrong with you? What's gotten into you? You don't want to go don't want to go hunt for some squirrel? For some squiggles? No squiggle today?
No, just sort of lays there like a big sad sack, just like.
All right, you son of a bitch.
Something-
Well,
something-
we gotta go find Jesse. We gotta go find her. Trying to like pump up the dog here, get some energy going.
Nothing. Just sort of like sad, like a sad dog. You've never really seen a sad dog before, but this is a sad dog. Something is wrong. The dog knows something's wrong.
What's up, buddy? What's going on? What's gotten into you? You don't even want to go hunting for squiggles. Well, maybe it was lasagna. All right, you stay here. Don't know where Grandmama is. Grandmama, where'd she go? She here?
Your dog cannot talk, so you have no clue.
Okay, dang. All right. She opens the fridge and gets out a Capri Sun, and it's like the tropical, like fruit flavor.
Oh, yeah.
She just sucks one down, like punches the straw into it and everything, and like, you know.
Yep.
Always so bad. There we go. Sucks it down and stands outside and looks around. What is in the yard right now?
In the yard is, let's see. You have, if I remember completely, you have, well, there is a hamster running around inside your mobile home named Benedict.
Benedict.
There outside is just a couch that's sort of outside and a big field. The couch is apple themed, if I remember correctly, as is everything in this mobile home. And
it's like one of those grandma couches that's like you sit on it. It's all like pilled and shit from everyone sitting on it before.
Right. But instead of lawn furniture, there's just a couch outside.
Yeah.
And there is what appears to be sort of a fire pit that has not been used recently, but it has some like burnt up logs in it. And there is a laundry, like one of those laundry hanging posts outside. But yeah, you don't see anyone. You don't see any people at all. You don't hear anything at all either.
Is the truck still there?
The truck is still there. Everything
Truck's still there?
it's almost like they vanished.
Fern wants to get in the truck.
Okay.
And drive it. But first she checks to see if Blooper wants to come. for a ride. Maybe that'll cheer him up. She doesn't know.
Sure.
Flipper.
No, he just is like sad. Just laying there sad, like something's wrong.
She goes through the home. She checks all the rooms. Like no one's there. Does anything look like out of place to Fern?
No, everything seems exactly where you left it. Even the Capri Sun you just had is still sitting on the mobile home table.
Okay. All right, buddy. Well, I'm gonna go out. And I guess I'm just gonna go look for everybody. Maybe they went shopping or something. So, don't worry about it. Look after Benny and just make a lot of noise if Jesse comes back, okay? Okay. All right, deal. We have an accord. I'll be back. And she leaves.
We have an accord. Okay. Clarence,
Yes, sir.
you're sitting in the woods, man. What do you do now? What happens? You're by yourself. You had a hissy fit and you are by yourself. The new friends you made, Samantha Page, the most popular girl in school, the girl who saved you from a trash can, you literally told her to fuck off.
Mm-hmm. He's got a lot of teenage angst he's working through right now.
I can tell.
He's kind of just sitting there. So stupid.
Got a pent-up anger.
No, stupid. Why did I tell him? What's this? No, they're stupid. The only reason she even came over is because I had the ball. She doesn't care about me. Well, maybe they do. Uncle Ben, I'm sorry. I really messed up this time. Oh, I look in the direction they went and look in the direction of the pit. And I need a shovel. I want to go back to the house and see if I can find a shovel.
Okay. Sure. So you head back to the house. I can't wait to see where this goes. You head back to the house. Yep. Fern, as you're about to go out to the truck and just like in all tropey situations, the keys are just under the mat or the whatever that thing is supposed to be called, but it's for makeup. It's there. And
Yeah.
you,
She's just
you know,
falling in my lap.
yeah, just falls into your lap.
Mhm.
Do you know how to drive?
Of course.
Sure,
She's
of course
a
you do.
13-year-old living out in the woods. Of course, she knows how to drive.
Of course you know how to drive. Yeah.
Mhm.
You go to start the engine. You
Mhm.
put the key in the ignition, and as it revs up, you see in the distance Jezebel running towards you.
Oh, she turns it off. Hey, baby! Hey, where were you? What's going on?
From Samantha, Clarence, as you start to come out of the woods and you see Jezebel run up to someone, Jezebel vanishes. Fern, you still see Jezebel. The two of you are just fine. But Clarence, I'm sorry, Samantha, Eddie, the two of you see Jezebel running through this field, about to jump to someone, and then poof, gone.
Where did she go?
I'm gonna open up my hands with the balls.
Sure. Nothing happens. All you see in front of you is now like a little mobile home in a field, and there's some what appears to be like soy or some sort of small crop in front of you in a field on the way to this mobile home.
All right, Eddie, I think we gotta go in there.
And where?
We gotta go to the house. We're gonna go to where. Yeah.
No.
Just gonna...
That place is cursed. Cursed. Super cursed. Did you just see what happened?
I know, but I think that's why we gotta go in there.
Are you kidding me?
Because
Samantha,
Jezebel's with Fern.
Samantha, Eddie is both angry, scared, and injured. I need you to even convince him to come with you. I need you to roll a lead. And if you can get a 2, then Eddie, you will be convinced. If you can't, you have to talk him into it yourself. Okay, you did not convince him. Eddie is freaking out right now. He has
That
seen
dog
some shit
just
today.
disappeared. Okay? Look.
Okay, no, you know what?
No.
It's all good. We're gonna take a deep breath. I'm really upset that we didn't save any of the sandwiches because that always calms me down. And I totally get where you're coming from. So we're just gonna sit here for just like a second, okay? Just together. We're not gonna do anything. We're not gonna go any closer. We're just gonna hang out right here, okay?
Okay, I just don't want to get any closer to the house, okay? That place is whack, okay?
That is totally fine. So you said it was cursed. Does it have like a history of being cursed?
Yeah, a dog just disappeared there 5 seconds ago.
So no. So like what you're saying is no. Okay, great. So you're just gonna hang out like right here, and I want you. Like I'm gonna put him next to it, like guide him like next to like just like a random tree, and I'm gonna have him like sit down under the tree. It's nice here, right?
I guess if you like nature.
Everybody likes nature, so I want you to sit here under this tree, and will you tell me about your favorite band?
Oh, well, you're gonna have to get a little more specific. I mean, do you wait? No, wait. I see what you're trying to do. Listen, lady, all right? Okay. You're gonna have to be more specific. Do you mean like new wave of British heavy metal? Do you mean like power metal? I mean, what are we talking here? We talking like domestic? Like what do you want? Give me specifics.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna tell you my favorite band. Okay, my favorite band is Oingo Boingo.
Okay, all right, sure, fine, fair enough. Yeah, all right. I mean, I'll accept it. Sorry. Sorry, it made my skin crawl a little bit to say that, but okay, that's fine. Cool. All right. Favorite band? Gotta give it to Priest. Gotta give it to Judas Priest. Probably can't really beat him. Yeah.
And what band do you like that you wouldn't tell anybody else that you liked? Your secret band, the band that you play late at night when no one else is around, and you really secretly like the music.
All right. If you tell anybody this, I'll know. Okay?
Yeah.
Eddie does like kind of a cartoon, like looks around one side of the tree.
Right. In case anyone's there watching. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks around the other side of the tree. Does it again. Hey, I really like Cyndi Lauper.
Me too. So now we both know each other's secrets. And you know that I really want to be a marine biologist, and I've never seen the ocean. And you know that I can't go to school when school starts because I'm going to be tortured. And you know that I've done all of this, and we're here because we're trying to take care of Fern, who didn't deserve this and who got betrayed by Clarence. So we're going to stick together on this one, and we're going to go in there, and we're going to look for Fern.
I mean,
and you know I have your back, and I know that you have my back.
Girls just want to have fun, right? And I stick my hand out.
You know they do.
Yeah. Okay, fine. We'll go in there. Stupid cursed house.
Okay. And you know, this is right here as our meeting point, this tree. So if anything happens, we run and we meet at this tree.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
This tree.
This tree right here, this one. Okay,
Right.
ready?
Okay.
I have
got
my
it.
hands on the balls, and we're going to walk in there slowly and together.
Let's do it. Okay.
So the two of you walk towards this mobile home, and as you get closer, you hear the sounds of young Fern and her dog just sort of playing in a field. And she's very happy, and it sounds like a pleasant moment, like a tender moment between a girl and her dog. You just don't see any of it.
Fern.
Ghosts.
Fern.
Ghosts. Ghosts. She was a ghost the whole time. No. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Hey, hang with me.
We're fine. We're fine.
What would Judas Priest do?
Yeah, they'd probably, rip a sick guitar solo. But for now, let's just look for Fern.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're gonna call. Is she hearing us at all?
Fern, you hear them. Yeah. You just don't see anyone.
Guys? Sam? Is that you?
I want to make too bad we don't have the shoe joke, but I feel like it's a little too soon for Eddie on that one. So
That's a sore spot.
Fair, totally fair. Fern, we can't see you. But we're here. Clarence
I
fell
can't see
and
you either.
Clarence
Fern,
tried to
wait.
steal the balls, and he dropped them. Yes, I know. And then it was so awful. And then the originals came, and we had to get them back, but we had to trade for the shoe. We lost the shoe, but we have the balls. So we came right here. And I'm so sorry this happened to you. This was totally not fair and totally not cool.
Well, I'm just glad you're here.
Fern,
I'm glad
I got real
here.
scared.
Fern.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Listen, this is just for my own. Are you a ghost? Were you a ghost the whole time?
No!
Okay. I just had to check. I needed to ask, okay? Sorry.
Come on, dude. I mean,
What?
Samantha poked me. I'm there.
Ghosts can take
I am
corporeal
flesh and
form for
blood.
temporary time. Okay, fine,
Well,
fine, whatever.
oh God, wait! I don't think I'm a ghost. I'm pretty sure I'm alive. Oh
You're
my
not a
God,
ghost.
am I dead?
No.
She
Nope,
might
not
be dead. Maybe
Nope.
she was dead and she didn't know it the whole time.
Wait, though. But wait, can we just calm down just for a second? I mean, if I am dead, I swear to God, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not. If I am a ghost, I'm not gonna do anything.
Listen,
Just
we mean you no harm. What is your unfinished business? She's a ghost. I knew it.
I don't know.
Hey.
I don't know. I
Hey,
just
Eddie.
wanted to drink my Capri Sun.
Okay, yeah.
Eddie-
What? Wait, there's Ghost Capri Sun. It does look like ectoplasm. What?
Do you want to
I
go to the
got
tree?
Capri Sun. If you guys want to come in, in the house, I got Capri Sun.
It's offering.
I
us
really want to
Capri
send
Sun.
Eddie back to the tree. I'm regretting bringing him in here.
You convinced me to go to the house. I'm still scared.
It's
I'm
true,
still
it's totally-
scared.
Totally.
He's messed up right now. He's in a bad place. You pushed him hard. So
Where are you guys right now? Are you? I'm right by my truck. Can you see the truck?
We do not mean to trespass on your ghostly domain.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm just on like another plane or something.
Yeah, the ghost plane.
Okay, fine. I am a ghost.
Ah, I knew it.
Woo!
Ah, ah! And he runs back to the tree.
Sam, are you here? Are you here, Sam?
I'm here.
Sam, I'm not a ghost.
I know.
I'm
You're
sorry.
not a
I'm
ghost.
sorry if I'm disappointing you, but I'm not a ghost.
No,
Behind
you
the
are
tree.
totally fine.
No, she's still there.
She's still there. You hold on to that tree. As long as the tree is like magic, and so as long as you hold on to the tree, you're fine.
And he grips the tree as tight as he possibly can.
What the hell's wrong with him? What'd you tell him?
We have to forgive him. Eddie's had a really long day.
Well, yeah. So we all have had a long day.
I think we've all had a long day. Is anybody there with you?
Just my dog. It's really weird. Normally, there's at least 5 people in my house, and they're not normally. They don't even have to be family members. We just have a whole bunch of people in the house all the time.
Does it look to me
no
like
one's
there's people?
here?
Does it look to me like there's people in her house?
You haven't gone in, but
Fine.
the door's closed, so who knows?
Sam, would you check and see if anybody in your dimension is in the house?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay,
I'll
so
be
I'm gonna go-
right here. I'm right here outside. Just in case you
Okay.
get scared. Oh, there's a dog in there. His name's Blooper.
Okay.
Okay, he might be in there, he might not be. I don't know.
Okay. What should I say I'm there for?
Hugs and kisses. Because
Is there a
it's the
second-
dog.
Is
He's gonna get worried if you're not there for hugs and kisses.
What about like your grandma? Like, what should I say to her? Am I selling
Oh.
something?
No. Just go in. Say, hey y'all, I'm home. Something like that. That normally works. They'll be fine. Just go on in.
Okay. So I'm gonna go up and I'm going to just knock on the door with absolutely no plan. This is gonna go great. With balls in
Just
my
be
hand.
careful. Just be careful. I don't know if Grandmama's not there. She's probably outside in the backyard trying to make explosives. I can't promise anything though.
Why are all grandmas in this game awesome?
Yeah.
I was actually very busy contemplating what we could do with those explosives. Okay, so I'm gonna just go up to the door and I'm gonna knock.
Okay.
Sure. You knock on the door, and the door opens. And we cut to Clarence. Clarence, you've arrived at your house, and you are looking for a shovel?
Yeah, I was looking for a shovel. See if we had a shovel in the garage or anything.
Sure. Do you go directly to the garage, or you go through your house? Like, how do you get to your garage from your house? Do you have the garage opener? Like, how do you go about this business?
I'll go through the well, I guess it's more like a carport, like the open garage doesn't close. You know, those real old ones, the old houses, old lady houses. You just pull right in,
Right,
walk through
right,
there,
yeah.
go into the door, and go to the kitchen. And like, I got red eyes from crying and beating myself up for what I did, and I need a glass of water.
Sure.
Like,
You walk in and you start pouring water from the faucet into the glass, and you hear footsteps behind you, and you turn around to see your grandmother there, and she looks at you just with the saddest eyes, and she's like, "Oh my boy, what happened to you?"
Put her Tupperware down. Nana, we found a dead body in the woods.
What? Oh my goodness! Oh, you sweet. She like hugs you. She's like, "My boy. Oh, I'm so sorry."
Do we call the police? And I saw those originals out there. I think they may have known about it.
Oh, Clarence, my angel. Death is just a part of life, and sometimes you find bodies in woods. It's just nature.
I was gonna get a shovel and go bury it.
Oh my goodness. You're so sweet, but I feel like if you just report it to the police, they'll handle it. You don't have to be such a big man. She like rubs her cheeks.
Yeah. Okay, Nana. Yeah, I'll. What's the number?
911, sweetie.
Oh, really? I thought that was
yes.
I thought that was the number that I call for whenever. Never mind.
I don't know. I hope you're not calling it often, because that would explain why the police show up quite frequently.
We got him. We have a dessert. Maybe feel a lot better if we did.
Oh, Clarence, I never thought you'd ask. And she opens the fridge, and there's like 23 pies in there. All varieties. You have your fruit pies, you have your cream pies, you have meat pies, you have pies that are kind of, you have all the pies. Grandma got the pies. Nana makes the pies.
Oh, yeah.
Like 3 miles away, Samantha's like, There's pie.
It's somewhere. What's
And you were
everyone's
like,
favorite
what,
pie?
Clarence?
Go.
I gotta find me, see if they got some of that pecan pie in there. A little bit of
there's
whipped topping.
definitely pecan.
Maybe some
Definitely
there's
pecan.
vanilla ice cream.
Homemade pecan. You.
Mhm. Yeah,
Pick
so
that one out.
Sure, she gives you literally the entire pie pan and puts it in front of you, and goes to get you some milk, I guess.
Thanks, Nana. I'll after by eating a little bit of it and get up and go to the phone and dial 911.
Sure. Okay. So you go to the phone, you dial 911, and the police pick up. Like, hello, police department.
This is this is Clarence Bergman. I was playing in the woods out by the fair, and I found a dead body. I think
Clarence
it's
Bergman?
human. Yeah.
Hold on. Is this the same Clarence Bergman that calls us 4 times a week?
No.
Clarence, are you wasting our time again, sweetheart?
I'm not serious this time, okay? And
Fine. What's the emergency, Clarence? What's the emergency?
well, there's bones, human bones in the woods. I found
There's
them.
human
and-
bones in the woods, sweetheart. Are you sure about this? You're not just making stuff up again. Our officers have important things to do.
I understand, but yeah, I'm sure there was a shoe and in a cave.
All of a sudden, another voice comes onto the phone, and it's much gruffer.
Mm.
Clarence Bergman. Hello, is this Clarence Bergman?
Yes, sir. This is Clarence Bergman.
The same Clarence Bergman that is associated with a fight at the local fair this past weekend.
Yeah, I did get beat up.
We'd like to have you come down for some questioning. Do you think you can stop by the station later today, Clarence?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Good. All right. You know what? How about we send over a car to come pick you up? I'll send over a few officers, and we can have a nice conversation with you. We have reports that you instigated a violent incident in the middle of the fairground, and I've got 5 witnesses that say you started it.
Yeah. I didn't win it, that's for sure.
Well, that's not what happens all the time, son. So either win or lose, you're gonna have to come down and talk to us.
Am I under arrest on the phone?
No. We just have some questions for you. We're gonna send over a car right now, okay?
What about the body in the woods?
We'll get on that.
Okay, I trust you. Thank you.
As you hang up the phone, the doorbell rings. Bing bong.
Nana, doorbell.
Then Nana doesn't respond.
Okay, like grab my pie and like cup in my arm with a spoon and kind of eat as I walk in. I'm in so much trouble. Oh man. Open the door.
Standing at the door is a man in a black suit, staring at you. And he has sunglasses on.
Come out.
Not 92. So you would have no recollection of the Men in Black.
All right.
He has sunglasses on and a wire coming out of his ear. And he looks down and he's like, "Excuse me, son. I have a few questions for you. If you have some time, I'd love to talk to you about it in our car over here." And he sort of points to a black sedan parked in front of your house.
Can I bring my pie?
Sure, son. Sure, you can bring your pie.
Is this about the body? Are you here to take me to the police? They said they were sending a cop car, but you don't have a uniform on.
And he looks at you and he just says, "Get in the car, son."
Like just gonna stand there, like take another bite.
Behind you, Nana says, "I really think you should listen to these men, Clarence." And you turn around and there are 2 men in black suits standing behind Nana.
Nana, no!
Oh no.
And like the slow motion pie drop. Nana, you're not turn back to him. You're not gonna hurt my Nana, are you?
Please don't run. Don't run.
Nana, one of the men says, "We don't want to have to hurt her." And then the other man has a pie in his hand.
I mean, say would.
He's like, "These pies are delicious. We'd hate for there not to be any more." And he's just eating the pie.
Let something happen to Nana.
Don't you dare eat those pies.
The guy takes
Nana.
a big bite, just a huge, like, sloppy bite of it. And he's like, "Don't tell us what to do, son."
Yes, sir. You're not gonna like do weird stuff to me, are you? I've
The
seen
man
the
looks at
videos.
you. The man looks at you and puts his hand on your shoulder. He's like, "No, son, we'd never hurt you. We're the U.S. government." And he drags you to the car. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we cut back to Samantha, Eddie, and Fern in the middle of this field.
I'm behind the tree.
Yeah, that's true, but you're nearby. You're nearby. You're watching Samantha talk to nobody right now. But yeah,
Right. She's a ghost whisperer.
Right. So, Samantha, you're walking open to the door. The door is open. Eddie, from the distance, you see Samantha about to enter this mobile home. Fern, what you see is Samantha going inside a mobile home. Samantha, at the door, is Fern's grandmother. And she sort of like, "Hello, who is you?"
Hi. I'm one of Fern's friends, and I just decided that I would come by and visit.
Golly, you sure is dressing nice for one of Fern's friends.
Everybody's friends. There's no reason for everybody can't be friends.
I guess she can be friends with people who have no taste. Come on in. And she invites you inside.
Wait. Do I see
You
the
see her
grandma
go inside.
talking?
You just see her go inside. You don't see her with anyone. You see her go inside
Okay.
the house.
Samantha? Be careful. If you see any ghosts, run.
Fern, you just hear Eddie shouting. Samantha, you're inside. You don't hear him at all. Fern, you just hear Eddie shouting. You can barely make out what he's saying, but he's acting like a complete goober right now.
Eddie.
I whip my head around the bed. Do I hear her?
You hear her, yeah.
Bird?
Yeah. Hi. It's me. Do you have the shoe?
Wait a minute. Wait, first, what's the ghost zone like?
Sorry. Hang on a second. Do you have the shoe?
I do. No, I'm sorry. Listen, I lost the shoe. Okay, I lost the shoe in a trade.
Yeah,
There was a fight.
Okay, well, me and my ghostly pals say that you aren't allowed to say anything unless you have the shoe. Otherwise, you're not protected, and you'll join us if you're not careful. So you have to be quiet now. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. God, what an idiot.
Inside the house, Samantha, you're sitting down at the table, and Fern's grandmother has given you a Capri Sun, and she cleans up the one Fern left on the table and sort of throws it away. And she's like, "So what y'all doing here? You and your friend out there behind the tree? Is that your boyfriend?"
No, he's just
Even Eddie has to laugh for some reason he doesn't know.
he's just like a guy that I know, and he just really likes nature and trees, and so he thinks it's important to spend some time with the trees.
It's one of them relationships. Oh, you kids these days. And she sort of like waddles back over to the kitchen and starts making herself some tea. She's like, "So, what brings you to see my Fernie?"
Oh, I'm just I was just looking forward to say hi. Have you seen her?
Yeah, she's around here somewhere. She was drinking. I heard her moving around earlier. She was making a noise, and then she was playing with the dogs, and I heard her outside. So I just, she's
Okay.
my little weird girl.
Can Fern hear any of this? She's trying to listen in at like the window.
You can make out noises.
Okay.
But you'd have to go inside in order to hear what they're actually talking about. Because
Okay.
Nana's voice isn't like booming. She's like, "Oh, I'm old," right? So you have to go inside to
But
actually
Fern
hear
can
the
hear her.
conversation. She can make her out, yeah.
Grandma?
and
Like she's freaking out because she hasn't heard anybody.
sure, she's like, you hear that? That's my girl. She's outside. If you just want to go outside and talk to her, I'm sure she'll be just ready to talk and have all sorts of fun with your day and your boyfriend out there.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for the Capri Sun. I like the tropical ones the best. And so I go outside.
Sure.
I'm still
waves
holding
to you.
balls right now.
You are. You are.
I don't need to be holding them.
Granny didn't notice. Granny is fine. But yeah, Granny hears you.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back out front, and then I'm gonna try to meet up with as close to Fern as I can.
Sure. You walk outside. In a very movie-like scene, Fern, even though the two of you, even though you can't be seen by Samantha just like walks through you, because you're standing right next to where the door was, and she just sort of walks through you and is looking for you. Do you say anything to her? Do you try to get her attention?
Sam?
Yeah, I'm right
still
here.
there?
Yeah, right here.
Wow, you are right here. Hey, whoa, like right here. It's like your voice is right in my head. That's weird. Can you see my dog?
No. You could hear your grandma, or no, you can't.
Yeah, I can hear my grandma, but when I go inside, she's not there. I think it's just one of those. It's another one of those things that we was in earlier, where we couldn't see each other. It's just like being around the hole again. What happened to the balls?
I have them in my hands.
Yeah, you have both of them?
Yeah. We got the balls. We lost the shoe, but we got the balls. But I think, honestly, I think
the shoe.
I know, but I think it's better that we have the balls, because we can at least make you appear in the forest.
Right.
We can't make you appear here, but we can see you in the forest. So I think the answer to everything is in that hole.
Yeah.
But I think
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but I think until we can solve it, I think everybody needs to get some rest. So I don't know what you want to do. If you want to stay here, if you want to come to my house, what do you want to do?
I would love to come to your house, because I don't think anybody here. I don't think my parents are here, and my grandmama is not really. Well, she's not really all there. I mean, she's there, but she's not all there. You know what I mean? So I'd love to hang out with you.
Okay, so
even just hearing you is probably better than nobody there, right? I mean, I got my dog. Can I bring my dog? Do you like dogs? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right.
The only thing is there will be no food.
Okay. Well,
so
I mean,
we need to somehow get food. And
okay. Well, wait a minute. Let me go back inside. I can bring you some food. I don't know if you can eat my food though. It's probably like ghost food, because you can't see it. I don't know if you can see my food or not. Wait,
you bring
can I go in?
food.
I'm gonna go grab a bag of cheese puffs. I'm gonna bring them out. You just see if you see those, okay? I'll be right back.
Okay.
And she goes inside.
Sure. You go inside, and inside, you see tea on the stove being boiled, or water being boiled. And but you don't see Nana anywhere. You don't see your grandmother anywhere.
Grandmama, are you here?
You don't hear anything.
Shit. All right, well. Okay. Cheese puffs. Oh, where are they at? They're in here somewhere. Oh. Jiffy Pop. Yeah, there they are. Okay. She grabs like not a bag, but the big tub full of like cheese balls,
Sure.
like the
Yeah.
family like economy size,
Yep.
and she grabs
The
those and she
Costco
brings
kind.
them.
Yeah.
Yes, and she brings them out. Hey,
Sure.
Sam,
The door.
I got these.
The door opens. Eddie, you see floating cheese puffs come out the door. What do you do?
I can't say anything.
Do you go to the cheese puffs, or do you recoil in horror at floating cheese puffs?
I am absolutely mortified at floating cheese puffs.
Sure.
But
Sam,
she said that if I say anything, I will be banished to the ghost zone, so I can't say anything.
Sam, you see floating cheese puffs coming down the little 3 stairs from the door of this mobile home.
I motion
stoked.
dramatically.
I'm like, nice choice, Fern. Nice choice. I love it.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks. I like these too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I got some snacks, so let's skedaddle.
So why don't I hold the cheese puffs?
Okay. Well, yeah, sure. Here, you can just take it from me. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Here you go.
You just take them from the invisible person?
Yeah. Because we can't
Sure.
walk down the street with invisible cheese puffs like floating.
That's
yeah,
fine.
no,
Now,
that's real good point. Real good point. That probably be real scary.
now in your hands are both you have a purse on your shoulder, 2 balls in your hands, and cheese puffs in your arms. Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna try putting. I mean, like she disappears when I put the balls in my purse, but that's fine because she's gone anyway, right?
Sure.
So I might as well just put the balls in my purse.
We'll find out.
Why don't I try holding the balls if you're holding the cheese puffs? Oh, but what if that puts you here? Because
I'm more worried about putting you somewhere. I mean, at some point we have to try giving Fern the balls. It's true. We have not tried that yet.
You haven't?
Wait, we seriously haven't tried that?
No.
Nope, not yet.
All right. I hear this like voice from the tree. We seriously haven't tried that yet?
I mean, it's up to you. If
you know what?
I'm already scared, and if you want to try it, maybe I'll be back there with you.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
All right. Well,
Okay.
I don't know where you are though.
Oh, that's a great point.
So
okay,
maybe
you
hold your hands out like maybe above set the cheese puffs down. You hold your hands out above the lid of the cheese puff so I can like kind of reach out and try that.
Yes, we'll take the lid of the cheese puff off. We're gonna put it on the ground, and we're gonna sit right across from each other in front of the cheese puff lid, and then I'm gonna put the balls onto the cheese puff lid.
Okay. This is the strangest powwow I've ever been to.
It's another. Just think of it as a picnic.
Yeah. I like picnics.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Do we say anything?
Good luck.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick them up again if anything bad happens, and also know that if something happens, know that we're looking for you. Okay, we are always looking for you. It might take us a while, but we're looking.
Okay. Well, I mean, here I am. You just can't see me, but but just hey, if I die, you can take all my stuff. Okay. I've never really had any really great friends that have said that that keep looking for me. So I think you should have all my stuff, and you take Benny and Jezebel and Blooper too. Okay.
Great.
I'm ready.
Okay. Do it.
All right. Okay. Here we go. This is real weird. It feels like I'm just grasping air. I don't even know. Okay. Are you holding them up with your
They're in the lid.
Oh, they're in the lid. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Even though you don't see anything, you begin to feel balls there in the lid.
God,
Even though you don't see the balls, the lid is in front of you. It appears to be empty, but as you reach out to grab it, there's something there. Samantha, any weird noises or any like Fern trying to work her way through filling his balls, you hear none of it. The minute you let go of the balls, any noise that she made ceased to be.
Okay, I think Fern's touching both of the balls.
Sure. The minute you put your hands around both of the balls, you reappear in front of everyone.
Hey! Hey! Can you see me? I can see you! Yes!
Wait, do I see this?
Yeah, Eddie, you just see Fern reappear.
Did she cross over?
Oh shit, I forgot he was still there. Hey, Eddie!
Fern!
Hey! I'm
You're
not
alive!
a ghost anymore.
What? Did we bring you back to life?
Yeah, I was doing the whole like crossing the rainbow bridge thing, but then I thought, oh, I left my cheese puffs, so I had to go back and get them because I didn't want you to come take. That was my unfinished. Yeah, I got hungry.
Oh, we brought her back to life. Wait.
Yeah. What do I do with these? I've got. What do I? What happens if I let go?
I think you disappear. But try it. I'll be right here.
All right.
I mean,
okay. I'm gonna try letting go, and I'm gonna see what happens.
Okay.
Where are you letting go at?
She's gonna set the balls down right back on the lid, and then
Sure. You let go of the balls, and you vanish. The balls also vanish in front of you.
God dang it!
No one can hear you say that.
All right, she puts her hands back where they were.
You both see Fern vanish and then reappear with her hands on these balls on the lid of this bunch of cheese puffs.
Okay, so I'm back now.
You're back. Okay, so what do we know? So we know that like when somebody holds the balls near the hole, then you appear. But anywhere else, you disappear unless you're holding the balls.
I think I only got like half of that. I'm sorry. I was popping in and out of like different. It's like a strobe light.
It was just the exposition for the movie audience.
Yeah, Eddie, you see Fern in and out of reality, just repeatedly. And
the connection is unstable.
All right, I'm here. I'm not letting go.
Seance?
I think Eddie might need to go home for a couple hours and sleep it off.
Yeah. He might. He really might.
Yeah, he might.
So what is with these?
I'm still holding this tree for dear life. I do not want to get haunted.
What happens if you touch these with me, Sam?
Oh yeah, let's do it.
I mean, let's just try it. I mean,
yeah. I put my hands on top of her hands.
Yeah.
Sure. As you do that, we cut to Clarence in the back of a black sedan. There are two very tall, very like beefy guys in black suits, and then sort of a thinner man in the front seat next to a driver who is also another man in a black suit. And Clarence, you're looking out the window, and there's a clap of thunder. And it almost seems like it's going to rain, but the sky isn't filled with clouds. Just there was a weird clap of thunder, and it appears to be darker somehow. It doesn't make a lot of sense to you, but you feel like it's an ominous sign being in this car with these men and the weather turning foul. So you are not necessarily in the best of spirits, but something is very wrong right now. None of the men are talking to you.
They all have like their sunglasses and everything on while they're inside the car.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, they are looking straight ahead. You're crammed between these two guys in the back seat, and no one has said a word to you since you got in the car.
Okay. The first thing, so I can see it out. Am I familiar with where we are right now?
You're driving through the center of town, like down Main Street. You see a drugstore on the side that you're familiar with, and If they keep going down this road, eventually hit the school.
Yeah.
They're you know exactly where you're at.
Okay, well, what Clarence wants to do, like, just keep keeping up where he is, because he is like, oh my god, but he's also got all this mind and stuff he can use.
He's a smart
the
guy,
point-
Clarence.
Where like from my house, I'm trying to keep up with how far away I am and like in the direction. I'm trying to be able to pinpoint where I am when I get there, if I'm able to.
Sure. I mean, at this point, you're about a mile from your home, maybe less. You
Well,
just started
so
driving
you know,
away.
like in case we like drive way off or something, I don't make it out.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So are UFOs real? I kind of look at him and see if I get a reaction out of him.
No reaction. Zero reaction.
Where are we there yet?
No comment.
What's your name?
They don't even
Can
look
I
at you.
poke the one beside me in the cheek a little bit.
He doesn't even react.
Is this an earpiece on this side?
Yes.
Like, reach for the earpiece and like.
He grabs your hand before you even get there, and he gently places it, like, while holding your wrist very tightly, gently places your hand back down on your lap.
Oh.
I thought that was smart. I like that.
Oh man. Well, from the player perspective, I'm just like, what the fuck do I do right now? All right. What do
Maybe
I
you're
do?
asking the
What can I
wrong
do?
questions. Who knows?
Yeah, I know. So, do you guys know anything about these magical balls in the shoe that makes people disappear in the woods and then all the dead bodies underground?
The guy in the front turns around to you and goes, "What do you know about them?"
Oh, a lot. Yeah, I know who has them. I know where they are. I know what they do.
Oh,
And
you know what they do.
yeah. And if you want to ever find them again, then you shouldn't hurt me.
The guy turns back around and looks out the front windshield and is like, "Don't worry, we won't hurt you." And during the time you've been having this conversation, you've driven past the school, out towards the highway, and there is what appears to be an office park that is completely devoid of anyone actually there. And you pull up and go inside one of the buildings. They pull you from the car. Like the car actually like drives into one of the garage parts of one of the buildings, and it closes behind you, and they pull you from the car. You are now in an empty garage of some sort of shipping business, but there's nothing in there. But it definitely is where you can see where like a truck would back up, and they would open the back and then like unload it into this area of the garage. But there's nothing there but you guys in the car and this giant empty facility.
Okay. The car, the giant facility. So we're just pretty much, all right, we all get out. Well, you said it's empty. So I was going to say I look around for anything, but it's just barren. Like there's no like broom against the wall or anything. Just
There is a door, and one of the men is walking towards the door.
okay. And it's like you said, like garage doors that like shut behind us, or like the shipping doors or whatever. Or do we go for like a regular door? Okay.
Yeah, like the shipping doors, the big
Yeah,
like.
okay. I was just getting where I was.
They're closing behind you, like they're coming back down.
I might as well just try to see if I can get away real quick. You know, try to turn and like move towards it, see what they do.
Sure. You have the worst body in the world. So as you try to turn, they literally just like return you back and start marching you towards the door.
All right. Well,
you don't even make a full turn. They just flinch and they just turn you back around and move you towards the door.
Okay. I think I'm pretty stuck. You guys didn't hurt my Nana, did you?
Your Nana's fine, son. And if you cooperate, you'll be fine too.
What? If you guys cooperate, you can have more pie.
And the guy opens
leveraging that pie.
The guy who was eating the pie earlier Yeah, the guy who's eating the pie earlier opens the trunk, and there's like 6 pies in the trunk, and he takes another one.
Of course.
We have all the pies we need. And he starts eating it.
Oh, sons of
Oh.
bitches.
You say that now, but you'll be out eventually, and you'll be looking for Nana's pies again.
He turns to you and he's like, "We know where you live."
Well, I know. I mean, I would like to welcome you back in our house as friends. I just look, I'm scared right now, okay? I'd like to invite you over for dinner, but if I come back missing like half my face, then Nana's not going to want to make you any more pies or anything. But if you could like give me cyborg parts instead, like robot parts, that'd be
literally like one of the beefy guys comes to, like kneels down in front of you and lowers his glasses a bit and stares directly into your eyes and he's like, "I would shut up if I were you."
I just go quiet.
Sure.
And I go with them.
You walk through this like just a single brown door into a hallway, and it definitely appears like at one point in time this was probably a paper shipping facility or some sort of office park thing. Like, you don't really know what it was, but there clearly were offices there, but no one is there now, and it has not been it's been vacant for some time. There have not been people there for a while, and you walk down through this hallway and the lights are flickering above you, and you enter a room, and in this room there are tarps everywhere, and there's definitely tarps separating parts of the room, so you can't necessarily see everything, but the area they're leading you to has just one chair.
Okay.
And they tell you to sit down.
So no like silhouettes coming through the tarps or anything of like evil.
Nope, they tell you to sit down.
All right, I sit and cross my hands on my lap and tap my leg or like looking very nervous.
Yeah, the thin man who was the one who was at the door, he opens up, like pulls back one of the tarps, and there are several machines that he has, and all of them look like they inflict pain. You have no clue what they are. You've never seen them before in your life, but all of them look terrifying, like modified dentist tools that are, you're just not okay with the situation. You can try if you want to determine what they are, but you want to?
Yeah, sure. I got the option.
All right. Yeah. Do a, let's see here. What will I have you roll? Let's do a comprehend. Yeah, comprehend's fine, I think. I was going to say investigate, but comprehend's okay. This is a 2.
All right. Did I get the grandma heal my exhaustion or anything, or am I still exhausted from me running 2 feet?
You're still exhausted. You'd have to sleep in order to fix that. All right.
So
you
all those
you don't recognize. Yeah, you don't recognize any of this. I'm not going to penalize you for that. You don't recognize anything. Whatever this is, it looks terrifying, but it might not be. Who knows? To you, it looks like things used to hurt people.
Did you those dentist tools, you guys? You don't have to pull my teeth. I mean, I'll tell you whatever you want to know. It's fine. Dude, my fingernails, I like to keep them, please.
The guys look at you, and one of them actually laughs and looks over the guy eating the pie, and the guy eating the pie just smiles, and the thin man sits down, like pulls a chair and sits down in front of you, and he's like, "Good, tell us everything you know. What do you know, Clarence?"
I know that you are some very nice gentlemen, and you are very fit and in shape, very slender and scary. What do you want to know? If you ever get stuck in Legend of Zelda, it's usually the part with the books on top of the shelf. You have to get the boots and run into it, and it'll knock it right down, and you can decipher the Hylian code and get into the desert temple. And then
one of the guys, you notice one of the guys is literally taking notes right now, just like writing everything you're saying. And he like sort of looks at the other guys and like.
So yeah, I'll go off on like these, like my my game guides here for a minute because I'm panicking.
Sure.
That's what gives me comfort.
Yeah, you just start rambling off strategy guide information, and this guy, the thin man in front of you, stands up and he walks towards the machines. And one kind of looks like a helmet, but also has sort of like a drill bit in it. And he turns it on, and it's like, And he turns it off and he's like, he looks at the others and he's like, still works. And he walks back over to you. And he's like, hey, Clarence, we don't have time for all this, man. I'm just going to need to know what you know about the forest.
Well, in the Lost Woods, you have to follow the music. That game's not out yet.
No, Clarence. No, Clarence. He puts his hand on your shoulder and he's like, the woods near town.
So, okay. So we went out and we were running from the unoriginals, and and we fell into a hole, and down in this hole there was like the shoe, and it was on this body, and then I found like some balls, and then I woke up in my room, but the room was like real scary. There's like all these hazmat suits and stuff on, and people like hanging around the wall, and it was really very dramatic. And then I went back out to check it out, and I can't remember their names. I've been sitting trying to remember what the originals' names were.
Johnny, Robbie, Needles, and the two other guys that have no names yet.
Yeah.
And it was like name those three guys. So they were there, and they took the balls from me. But they make you like go into a different dimension or something. It was weird. It's like I could see like other things that I couldn't see before. I was like a grandmaster wizard, like going to the ethereal plane. But the room was like different, and there were more balls there, and
it seems to you like the minute you started talking about the balls, they entirely stopped focusing on the conversation and began looking around at each other. Even though you're rambling on to us watching as the audience, it's very obvious that they've stopped caring about what you're saying and just recognize that you know information that they know. And they're like, okay. So the thin man stands up, walks back over to the table, and he's like, so you have been to the forest. And you have seen the hole.
Well, yeah, of course, like bodies. It's right there. Anybody can just walk out and fall right into it. It's right there in the middle of town. If you guys don't want anybody to find it, you should do a better job of hiding it. It's not my fault that I found it. It's your fault for negligence. And this is dangerous.
One of the big beefy guys puts a gag around your mouth, like in your mouth and around it.
Yeah.
And the thin man turns and is like, well, Clarence, not everyone found the hole. You found the hole. And we can't have that. And he takes the hat and straps it onto your head.
Yeah.
And just then you hear a noise outside. And it sounds like a rumble or a shake or something happening, and you hear a thud. And the thin man looks at the two beefy guys because the driver is still out there. And the two beefy guys open the door and they go down the hall. And the thin man looks at you and he's like, oh, Clarence, I guess I won't have an audience for this, but it doesn't matter. I like to do this without one. And he goes over to the power supply and turns it on. And above you, you feel in your hair. Mm-hmm. And like if someone was sort of twisting your hair, but very, very rapidly.
Right.
And there's definitely this drill that's like, and your hair's just like,
right.
Pee
myself a little bit.
All right. Sure.
Just go with it.
There is another thud and another noise. And one of the big beefy guys slams through the door and falls on the ground. And he is all cut up and bruised. And the thin man looks at you and looks at the door and runs into the doorway and gets clocked in the face. Just punched. Like he flies, like, yeah, you see him fly past the doorway.
Right.
Just like past the doorway.
Almost comically. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Just like he runs outside and immediately is like, yeah. And in
tears
the doorway,
streaming down my face right now.
Yes, you are losing your cool. But in the doorway stands an older gentleman in sort of a tweed jacket. And he sort of adjusts his glasses and he looks at you and he's like, ah, you must be Clarence. And we cut back to Samantha and Fern, who are now touching these balls, and
The innuendos never stop for these balls. Jesus.
Samantha and Fern are touching the balls. Eddie is freaking out
Clutching this
even
tree.
more so now, because the minute the two of you touch your hands together on those balls, the sky began to darken, and there was a clap of thunder, and something was happening, but you don't quite know what it is. But the longer you keep your hands on those balls, the darker it gets. What do you do?
Looks like it's gonna storm.
I kind of
What am I
want to see
getting-
what happens. Is that
Yeah,
bad?
Eddie, do you stop them? Fern, do
can't
you
talk.
stop
I
her?
like storms a lot, so
Right?
I like sitting out here in the rain.
I mean, I'm just thinking, like, at some point we totally have to figure out what's actually happening, and this is information.
You think
Okay,
we're
sure.
doing
Think of it as like an experiment. Like, we're gonna be scientists.
Yeah.
Sure.
You said you wanted to be a marine bio. You wanted to do that. Is that where
when I
they
said
like
it-
send fish to war?
Well, actually, the military actually it might use dolphins in war. Isn't that interesting?
I've heard dolphins are real smart. And they can
Yeah.
they
As
like
you guys
have
have this
friends and shit.
conversation, holding these balls, the clouds above you begin to swirl, like directly above you. And it starts to grow
Oh,
and grow, and it gets darker and darker, and the lightning is getting closer and closer to you.
Okay, I'm starting to lose my nerve a little bit.
A lightning bolt
like-
literally strikes the tree Eddie is under. Eddie, branches and fire and stuff start raining down on you. What do you do, pal?
Eddie is very conflicted at the moment.
Eddie,
Because-
move!
Well,
the
the
ghosts
tree-
are gonna get you.
No! Let's go to the tree.
You let go of the tree, and a branch falls right where you were standing, and it's on fire. And
Oh my God, he's never
yeah,
gonna
the
trust me
swirling-
again.
the swirling storm is still getting faster and faster and faster, and
Okay.
the sky is still getting dark, but on the edges of the horizon, you start to notice it's bright red.
Okay, I take my hands off.
The minute you take your hands off, the swirl above you sort of dissipates.
Okay, so let's not do that.
Why not?
Um,
That was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
It was pretty cool.
But we are opening a door to the ghost world. I don't want more ghosts coming into this plane of existence.
I have
But
to
what if
actually.
it wasn't ghosts? What if it was like, I don't know, something? It looked real cool.
What if like 4 of us hold them at the same time? That would be cool. Or not, or that would destroy the world. Either way, we don't actually have enough information to formulate a hypothesis right now. So okay,
Good
so I
word.
think. Thanks. Okay, so I think what we should do is like at least we can see you. That's good. So
Right,
we're
right,
like
yeah.
one step in the right direction. Eddie,
Mhm.
how you doing over there, buddy? Okay. Cool. So I think we should get some rest.
Oh, okay. Where's
And you should-
Clarence, by the way?
Clarence,
Well, first of
tried
all,
to
who
lose
cares?
the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Well,
tell him, Eddie.
I mean,
well-
I don't blame him for being scared, but you said he ran, he took the balls and just ran?
Just
I don't think he was
booked it.
scared. Yeah. I think he wanted it for himself. So he ran. But then he fell and then he dropped the balls and the originals came and tried to steal them from us. And we had to give up the shoe to get the balls back.
Oh, those guys
the balls-
again with the Batman shirts. I hate them.
I know, me too.
They really suck. Also,
Yeah.
Fern, what's the other side like?
It's empty. And there's no one there, and it's quiet, and no one can hear you unless you scream real loud. And also, there's a bunch of bloody skeletons walking around, and they all want to eat your soul.
That's the coolest and scariest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, it's pretty scary stuff, Eddie. So you better be careful because they'll come after you if you're not careful. I can go back and forth if I want because they chose me.
Can you tell the skeletons not to eat my soul?
I might, but you gotta be real nice to me. And Sam, you gotta be real nice to Sam too. You gotta do whatever Sam says.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. Well, can we go back and rest and eat some cheese puffs, and I'll just hold on to these?
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so you're going back to your house?
I thought we were going to Sam's.
That's what I mean. Yeah, you're going to Sam's house.
It's a risk. I was more comfortable because she was invisible. Because my parents are there like, I don't know, like 5% of the time. My dad might be there, but if he's there, he's like would scream and it'd be a disaster. So
well, if it makes you feel better, you can just hold on to these, and I'll be invisible, so we can just hang out.
No. So we have options. So like the options is we like go in and I find out that there's nobody there, and then we're fine, or we stay here.
Okay. I mean, Grandma can probably just make like an extra bed or something. I don't know where Mom and Dad are. They might be hunting, I don't know, doing something. We could stay here. I don't know if there's enough room. I could just like sleep in the truck or something.
We could stay at my house, but I don't know if my mom's cool with me bringing ghosts home.
I can't argue with that. Yeah.
Because then Eddie can stay here too, right?
Of course.
Okay, so I think we should all stay here.
Okay. All right.
Okay. And we have these cheese puffs.
Yeah, we got a lot more food in the refrigerator too. I'll just go inside. I'll just hold on to these. I guess I just have to keep holding on to these balls.
I wonder if we could rig up some sort of like pocket system or something.
Wait, okay, if the balls are separated like this, does that you're fine?
Nope,
as long as Fern is holding these two balls, she's still there.
Yep.
Okay.
Like I wonder, but if you could just like press them up against your skin, like if we could do it something like that.
We'll right back. No, you come with me, Sam. I've got an idea. Yeah. Let's go. Okay. Let's go around back here to the shed. Okay. All right. I'm just gonna could you open the shed?
Yep.
Just open it. It's unlocked. Okay. And then you see that duct tape right over there on the table.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I want you to duct tape these to my hands, so I don't have to just constantly be carrying them.
Alternate idea.
Do
you have a bra?
I mean,
girls hold things, boys.
My mom does, but I don't really wear bras yet, just because I don't really I don't need them, and I don't really like them, and I've just been putting that off. I don't want to wear bras. I think they're stupid. But,
girl, I totally feel you. Nobody likes them, but I'm just thinking
I might get a bra from my grandma if
Okay, let's do the duct tape. Duct tape's better.
Okay. All right. Here, just duct tape my hands.
Okay. What if
wrap them up real good?
Duct tape it to like inside your shirt, like around your waist, so you have your hands. I'm trying to, Fern. So like, what I'm trying to do is get you use of your hands.
Do I need to I thought my hands had to be touched. Do I need to be touching them?
Well, so I was thinking like we could just like duct tape it around the middle. Like, does that work?
What if we duct taped them to my chest?
Right.
Well, then
now you're with me. Now we're on the same page. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's kind of weird though, isn't it? I mean,
they would be very small, oddly shaped boobs that I will give you.
All right, let's do it. Okay. I'm ready. Okay. Is Eddie, you go back over by that tree, or I swear to God, Satan's gonna get you.
Eddie, you run back towards the tree.
Lightning.
Yeah, the tree is on fire. The tree is on fire.
Just stay by the flaming tree. That's your go. Don't move. Okay, Sam, let's do this.
Okay. Just gonna like tape it around. This is a great plan. I don't know what you guys are laughing at.
You tape these balls around Fern. Eddie, you're just like out by a burning tree. Meanwhile, Fern's grandma comes out with a giant bucket. She's like, "The tree's on fire. We gotta put the tree out." She turns and she looks.
Man,
she looks.
The fire is keeping the ghosts away.
She's like, "Ghosts? What?" And she looks around and she sees Samantha taping down Fern's chest and is like, "What is happening?"
Hey, Grandma,
And-
it's just we're just doing girl stuff.
It's girl stuff.
Uh-huh.
She looks at Eddie and she's like, "I'm too old." And we cut to Clarence,
Oh God.
who is being unhooked from this chair by this this older gentleman who for having gray hair and being an older sort is objectively handsome. Just stunning. Just like he has very nice like round glasses and he's like, just a very charming, dapper individual. And
Okay.
he unhooks Clarence and he's like, "Come, my boy, we've got to get out of here."
Claire's reaction is just he's overloaded right now. Did you just like knock that guy like 20 feet backwards?
"Yes, Clarence, it's what I do."
Teach me. Grab his arm. Teach me to be strong like you.
He looks at you and he's like, "With any luck, son, that's my plan." And he grabs you and the two of you go down the hall and there is just like 3 bodies brutalized. Like not even, they don't have cuts or gunshots or anything, just like they look like they've been pummeled by like 1,000 fists have pummeled them repeatedly. And they just are all black, like just black and blue and just on the ground. You go out to the place where the car was, and the guy who was the driver, his head was sort of like mashed in with the car door, and he's just like laying there on the ground. And the man looks at you and he's like, "So, Clarence, should we take their car or mine?" And the garage door opens, and there's what appears to be a Vanagon, like just a really crappy Vanagon outside, and he points to it.
Well, theirs is probably like bugged or something. We should take yours because I don't think anybody will ever find us in this thing or want to.
He looks at you and like gives a laugh. He's like, "Good choice, chap." And he walks you over to it, and he opens the door for you because he's a supreme gentleman.
Did you kill them all? Like the man at the
He
door.
looks at you and he's like, "Not all of them." Wink. And he gets in the driver's side of the car.
Oh,
And and he turns it on, and it makes a sound that doesn't sound like a car engine revving. It sounds to you different, but you're not sure in what way. And he looks at me and he's like, "Clarence, I'm going to be honest with you. What you and your friends found, people know. And people are coming. Those men, they weren't with the government. I'm with the government. And if you listen to me, I can help you."
I don't really feel like I have much choice.
And he looks at you and laughs again. He's like, "Ha ha, that's the spirit. Now tell me, where are your friends?"
What friends are you talking about?
"Oh, you know, the three that you were with. Where are your friends?"
How do you know about them? I haven't said anything about my friends.
Everyone knows, Clarence. That's why they were here. That's why I'm here. You need to be honest with me, son.
You're not going to punch him to death, are you?
No, boy, no. I need to know what they know so we can solve this problem.
Well, they wanted to know what I knew too, but they were going to like drill my head with this football helmet thing, and then you punched him and killed them all. Are you just after the ball? Are you just using me for the balls like everyone else has?
Clarence, I'm not using you. I'm here to help.
You hadn't even told me your name yet.
Clarence, if you take me to your friends, I'll do more than tell you my name.
Okay, well, the last time I saw him before we became not friends, because I wanted the power of the balls for myself, and I messed up. But we were, and I like give him like the place we were in the woods, like the explanation where that was. But I don't
Sure.
think they went off after that. I'm not too sure where they are now.
Good to know. Well, what if you and I stop by the forest first and we take a look and perhaps we can find their track, eh?
Okay.
Sure.
It's like,
Uh,
Clarence is on
yeah.
the rails right now. He's got no choice. He's just got to go with it.
Sure. He starts to drive back through town. Clarence, you notice the storm has stopped. It's a bright, sunny day. Everything appears to be fine. People are walking around town like there's not a problem in the world. Everything is great, and nothing could possibly go wrong. And that is where we're going to end today.
Hooray!
We will see you guys. I don't know if we have an episode next week. I don't know if we have some people out of town, but whatever our next episode is, we'll be back with some more Oddballs soon. But before we wrap up, let's go through everybody and we'll see what they're up to this week. CinnamonToastKen, what's going on with you this week, dude?
Man, the same thing every week, and the same thing that's been happening for the last 7 years. Making YouTube videos and streaming. But you guys can check me out, CinnamonToastKen, on everything except for Twitter, because CinnamonToastKen doesn't fit. But I thank you guys very much for coming by and checking this out. I hope you guys see you next time we do it. It's a lot of fun, even though Clarence is probably the most hated character in existence right now. But
No, we love Clarence.
He's
Clarence.
true to himself.
But
Your
anyway,
redemption, beautiful redemption
Trying to
story.
figure shit out.
Yeah, you're the gateway right now to a much bigger plot, my friend. Get ready.
yeah.
Stuff's about to get wacky. Elspeth, what's going on with you this week?
Oh my god. So Mario Tennis is coming out tomorrow and I'm losing my shit because I've been
God.
waiting so long for that game. So that's all I'm going to be. That's all I'm going to be doing this weekend is streaming Mario Tennis Aces cuz I'm addicted and I have a problem. But thank you guys for coming out and watching cuz I look forward to this every single week. It's a fantastic time and it's good. It's real good. Thank you.
Octopimp, what's happening with you this week?
Hi. I'm streaming a Star Trek game with a certain other somebody.
Who? Who could be so lucky?
It's you. It's
What?
you. You're the lucky one, Jesse.
Oh my god.
Actually, we're probably going to be doing that in like a little bit, right?
Yeah, maybe an hour
but
or
yeah.
so, yeah.
Yeah, maybe an hour or so. So come check us out. We're playing Star Trek: A Final Unity, which I love. It's a lot of fun, and you'll have a good time.
It's an old point and click game that has all of the actors' actual voices. It's bonkers.
Really good. It's really good. Anyway, come check it out. It'll be fun.
Morgan Webb, what's going on with you this week?
The same stuff. I'm working at Bonfire Studios. It's a video game company. Streaming is my little this is my little fun time that I get to do. I'm in one of the offices right now. The reason I have to cover up the background is because it's the ugliest color of office orange you've ever seen in your life. So I'm doing that as a favor. Yeah, and we are hiring bonfirestudios.com/careers. So come check us out. We need artists right now. So show us your stuff.
As for me, I'm really quickly not going to tell you what I'm doing, but instead I'm going to go and simply say that the Wei Wang art in the background of Morgan's screen there, and a lot of the Bonfire Studio art, I think he did a bunch of it, is like dope.
He's
Dope.
He's insane. I actually sit next to him, and every time I look over, I'm just like, damn, I'm literally never going to be that good at anything I ever do in my entire life. And I'm just learning how to be okay with that.
Man's incredible. I follow his Twitter account. It's brand new. I guess it just got one or whatever, but it's like,
Yeah.
how is your art so good all the time? As a
I
big
know.
WoW nerd, I am in love with that man's artwork. Anyway.
Yeah.
Uh,
Maybe I'll change the background up for next week. If I get to it.
Yeah, this week, playing Star Trek with Octo, more Detroit Become Human, because that game is peak David Cage. It is the least subtle game in the history of gaming.
This is a game
and-
about
That is
androids,
a
but
bold
really,
statement.
it is a game about all of us.
yes. That's truly what it is. And yeah, just more nonsense, and then more podcasts and role play things and all the stuff that I do. And so yeah, all that's coming down the pipeline as well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we'll be back soon with another episode. We're gonna jump over to the Patreon discussion, and we will see all of the patrons there. So thank you guys so much, and we'll be back next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.